He is currently the most sought after man in Andhra Pradesh. He has created ripples not only in Andhra politics but is also very keenly watched in the national political circles as well. We have Mr. Chiranjeevi, the matinee idol turned politician, here with us today. Mr. Chiranjeevi, thank you very much for joining us on Times Now. Tell us, Mr. Chiranjeevi, on the day of your party launch in Tirupati, when you uttered the name of your party and you had your fans cheering for you, how did it actually feel?
It is very amazing moments, and those moments really I expected that that's going to happen. So actually, the name itself tells this party is your party. It's a people's party. So obviously they will accept it and they'll admit. And it went very well with the audience. That's the reason the kind of response which I got because of the name Praja Rajya means it is people's empire.
But there is the criticism that you are getting so much, you are drawing so many crowds on only because you were an actor initially and now you have plunged into politics. So this crowd is coming to see Chiranjeevi the actor and not Chiranjeevi the politician. What do you have to say about that?
They may say like that, but the women and elder people and all these people, some of the people who are standing just to see me and they want to hear what I'm going to say. Those people, some of the people, they may not seen my films, but as an actor, not as an actor, beyond an actor, they're loving me, they're having confidence that I'm going to do something for their lives, to make their lives better. So I'm confident that's not a filmy charisma, it is beyond that. So I could see in their faces. So I don't admit it's only film charisma. It's not that. It is really, they're looking at me as a ray of hope.
So do you think that they are going to vote you to power? They're going to give you a clear-cut mandate when you contest the forthcoming elections?
I'm confident about it, definitely. The way people are welcoming me, the way they're telling their problems to me in person, and really, I think a lot of hope. And they're expecting some change from me. That's just going to happen. And actually, more than me, there's those people who asked me to come into the politics. And I think as everyone is observed, everyone knows that they demanded, they requested for my entry into the politics, and I was obliged, and I'm sorry. I took it as a responsibility on my shoulder, and I came to the politics. And I'm enjoying, definitely I'll do justice.
You have repeatedly been talking about change right from the day you launched your party. What change are we looking at, Mr. Chiranjeevi? What exactly will be the basis of your party?
When I came into the films, those times it's a very regular kind of films, and especially heroes, they look with a lot of makeup and undisturbed hairstyle and all these things. Since I came from Film Institute, so I look very, very kind of very common man look, and they got connected. So they feel Chiranjeevi is looking like a next door boy. That itself, they could feel there's a change, there's some freshness. Till then, glamour stars means they're like really stars. We can't touch them, and that kind of feeling was prevailing. And after my entry, anybody can interact, anybody can identify with me. That's how they got connected with me. And that's a change. And before, the same kind of change in politics also definitely is going to come. Because we don't have any self-interest. So whatever we'll have chance to serve the people to that extent, maximum extent, we can do that. That itself shows the difference. That difference means it's a change. I think we can do that in many ways. We can bring the change.
You were talking about that next door image, and in your party launch at Tirupati also, you kept saying that you have come from among the people. So was it a deliberate attempt to connect to them?
I mean, I don't know. In my long journey, they started, they would have seeing me as a film actor in the beginning. And later on, because of my uh, services which I have been doing to the public in the name of Chiranjeevi Charitable Trust, Blood Bank or Eye Bank, these things, people are started looking at me beyond a film personality. They started like me as a human being and very helpful person. Many things, many factors might have given a thought for them to like me as a human being. I think that's the reason they would have looking at me as the ray of hope. In future, Chiranjeevi will do something for us. So I have to accept that, and I'm going to do justice to that wish.
So you tell us that they are looking at you as a ray of hope, but your political opponents are till now maintaining that you have not spelled out your ideologies, your policies very clearly. How would you react to such criticism?
I'm working on that, and whatever results come as a for the support of the poor, it's going to implement. Still, time is there for those things. I need not hurriedly announce my policies and just for since they're asking other parties, I need not express. So let get into the public. I started just coming into the public. I started my tour, and once I go back, definitely I'll have a clear-cut idea what to do. And with the experts, a lot of experts are there who are supporting me. So with their support, with their necessity, and with my ideology brings together my manifesto. Those things will take place in my manifesto. I think we can develop a good thing.
But you're not spelling out your ideologies as of now. Is it going to? Don't you think that it is going to affect the chances of your alliances? Because the left, whom you have called a natural ally, also wants you to come out with your principles, with your policies as early as possible. Mr. Yechuri himself has said this yesterday to the electronic media.
I mean, I can understand their eagerness, but yet I have to take my time to come out. So still time is there, and people are waiting. Why can't the other parties wait? Why can't they wait? And I think we also, our party ideology is also for pro-poor and development of the our downtrodden people, giving lift to the downtrodden people. And I think if they could wait, definitely they can understand our policies. So let them wait, let them have belief on us.
You have taken a very pro-poor, pro-Dalit line in your party. Have you taken a leaf out of Mayawati's book? Are you trying to follow her policies? Would you be thinking of an alliance with her in the future?
As on today's central politics, I'm not aiming for the central politics. I don't know. My interest is state politics. And that's the reason whoever people are there who didn't get the justice for all these years, I want to just support them. I want to do the social justice. So everybody should get their share from the state wealth. That's my idea. So central politics, we'll see later how it will emerge.
You have always maintained that you don't want a role in central politics, but then the left parties, Amar Singh, they have already approached you, they have met you and spoken to you. So you have become a national figure already, sir. So
it is, I didn't, it's going to happen really. But we have to wait and see how we are going to take a stand. So as on today, we are not very keenly concentrating on the central politics. So let consolidate our ideology and what we are going to do for the state, and then slowly everything will be take place.
what about your stand on over. Yeah, over 2 minutes. Not a problem. Sure, sir. Sir, in the next elections, Telangana is going to be a very crucial issue. What is the stand of your party on the Telangana?
On Telangana issue, really, it's not, it is, it is really a big issue, and our stand clearly, I told on the day of launching, whatever people ask, whatever, we are there to fulfill the wish of the people. So in a large number, if at all they want to have separate Telangana, so nobody can stop it. So it is, central has to decide. In case central they decide, and we are not going to object for that. That's my stand, and we are sticking to that stand.
If voted to power, will you go ahead and give a separate Telangana for the people here? If voted to power, will you go ahead and form a separate Telangana?
I cannot form separate Telangana. It is center who has to do that. And just for that, if at all I want to support that in such situation comes, yeah, we are there. That's what I told.
So you have kickstarted your campaign from the Naxal-infected districts of Andhra Pradesh, and everybody is keenly watching as to whether you have a solution actually to tackle the Naxal issue.
You know, I told the Naxals issue is a social issue. It's not a law and order issue. So many issues we've been handling, and this also we can take care, and especially on what ideology they've been fighting. The same thing we are also supporting. So I think they'll accept and they'll admit whatever way we go.
Mr. Chiranjeevi, what is your poll strategy going to be? What is your poll strategy going to be? How are you going to strategize for the elections? Do you think you can take the reins of power single-handedly, or do you think alliances will be necessary for you?
In case of necessity, definitely we have to join with other people, and we welcome it. So whoever there to support the people's needs, definitely will to join with them. And I don't want to, I need not go all alone, single-handed. So in the process of supporting the people, whoever comes, and we don't mind to join with them. That's what we are looking.
Tell us, which is that one politician who has inspired you most? Is it Mr. Advani, Mr. Vajpayee, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, Mr. Manmohan Singh, Mr. Karunanidhi?
It is Lal Bahadur Shastri. He's a wonderful man.
Any particular reasons?
His simplicity and dedication, and the real public servant. He's a standing example, I can say. He's a real public servant, and he inspired me.
Mr. Chiranjeevi, I can't but talk to you about Mr. NTR. You have always been compared to Mr. NTR. He began his career in films, was a huge success, again took the political plunge, again was a huge success. So you have been compared with Mr. NTR. Are you going to follow his line?
Whatever good is there with anybody, I'll just, without any ego, I'll accept it and try to implement in my own way. Definitely. And NTR really, he did a lot of good things. So definitely, I do accept, and if it's a good, certainly I may follow it. Nothing wrong. Because he also concerned about the poor people, and I'm also pro-poor.
But when Mr. NTR entered politics, there was a void. There was a strong anti-Congress wave, which is lacking as of now. So do you think there is actually a void which will give a space for your party?
That time maybe anti-Congress. Now anti-problems, lot of problems, anti-poverty, it's there. So this situation, particular situation, at this point of time also, there is a vacuum is there. That's what I could gaze when I entered the public. I could see they want some change. So why do they ask for change? They're not happy. So a lot of reasons are there. For everything, they feel it's problem. Definitely, I think they need a change. For that, they welcome me.
Are you confident that you will become the chief minister and then you can bring out this change?
I'm not at all a power monger. Just to give my services to people. I started and I came with their request. So it is up to them to decide where they want to keep me. I'll be there and I'll serve the public by honesty and dedication.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chiranjeevi, for talking to us.